this is the first tutorial. I'd like to talk about the project of architecture seminar 2025. Today is February the 3rd, so we have collected 64 commits since the project launch. So today I will go ahead to actually open the project just to show you a little bit of everyone's progress, and also I want to demonstrate how you can make connection of multiple levels. Okay. So first, when I open just using Shree's project, I think I opened directly from her folder, which you can see is right here. And I can definitely see there's already some environment being assembled. So my play as a sort of person, I can see the superhero running in a little community. Um, However, if I try to get into the barn, I'm not able to. So maybe this is the first thing I can show you guys a little bit is the asset. If I right click, choose browse to asset, this asset come in with a collision boundaries. So by default, the collision is a box. So if I open, double click, I can open a static mesh. And here you can actually see the collision. So right now probably is a box. That's the reason you can't really go inside the building. So let me start in this on the top. So in order to make this be able to go inside, you have to turn on the collision. Okay, so if I go to collision, and then you can see this one has many settings related to different collisions. And I think I need, let me see, in the collision setting right now is a block all. That's the reason you are not able to go in. In the collision complexity, you want to switch, use complex collision. Okay. So what happened now is it's not going to calculate the bounding box. It will using the actual geometry as a collision. So it's a little bit more expensive, but if you save the file, which I did, so now if I play, and oh, I'm kind of stuck. Now I'm able to go inside the building. Okay. Because I changed this directly in the library, right, in the buildings folder, you don't really have to do it by yourself anymore. So only one person did the change. Later I will push this to the GitHub, and then you will have the latest. Okay. Okay, so I will probably repeat this for another building, so you can just make sure you know how to do it. So if I want to get into this building, right? This building, I don't think there is a, oh, there's a door, but I can't really go in, right? So the reason is, if I right click, browse to asset, this one has exactly the same setting. You need to activate. So in the details, just type collision, and then you can unfold this in the project default, change to complex collision as simple. So now I save it and play. Oh, by the way, I think the starting point is a little bit too close to the ladder. I will just make a little bit away from the wall. Okay, so now if I play, now we have the full access to the building. So let's see. Yay, we can go inside the building. Okay. Okay, so we will continue now. So we have the avatar able to go into individual house. That's pretty nice. For this one, I think it's the same way. I'm not doing this. You guys can try this later. Same thing for this one. Oh, this one is already have. Okay, good. All right. So now, what I want to do is to actually save all. Right. and then I will go to the desktop, GitHub desktop. So here you can see I have changed some people's level a little bit, and also I have changed the property of these two static mesh, right? I think it's okay. I push them online, so minor change on collision. Okay, so I will just commit to the cloud, and I will push it. Right. So from now on, if you guys synchronize to the cloud, you should at least have these several buildings you are able to go inside. Okay, so that's good. Then the next thing I'd like to show you is how we can go to the lobby. And in the lobby, maybe I will just simply create a connection to each of one of you, your individual level. So here we have probably 14 different levels. So I will go ahead to link to every single one of these. So the quick way to do it is you select the level. You don't really have to do it because I will do. So if I holding Alt and move, I can make a duplication. Right. So by doing this, I can make 3 duplications, and then I will just link to individual level. So the first one I know by default the details. I link to one main level. So for the second one, I will probably link to the second level. Okay, so this is called new map. That's not really a good idea. I will rename it. Usually I don't like the new name, new map as a name, so I will give 2, and I will just give the student's name to Nick. Alright, so that's it. So here in the target level, I will type 2 Nick is uppercase NIK. Okay, so now if I save and play, I should be able to go to the second level now, right? So that's right here. That's pretty cool. So that's how we can navigating through different levels, right? So what I will do next is to using the same strategy, link to the third one. Also, I'm probably gonna rename because same reason. Yeah, just keep it as a very short name. Okay. Then here I will just type 3 SRE. Okay. So now play. I should be able to go to third. Yep, that's the third level. Okay. So I'm not recording the rest. I will do it by myself, and I will show you the final result. Okay, so after a few repetitive steps, I have added everybody's level into the lobby. So now I can go and I can show you. So 1 is main, second, third, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Okay, so we have all everybody's level here. So the way I can teleport is just simply step into it. So Janet level, I think this level 14. Let me see why it's so dark. Go there. Yeah, I just want to make sure in the level your player start, right? That will be our spawn point. So sometimes if it's underground, you want to make sure you move up. So this has to be inside, has to be on top of the ground. You also want to make sure in the word settings you have your game mode as BP third person. So now if you play, you have this third person character, you can go inside the building. Okay, so just want to make sure do some maintenance work. You can also do is to make the teleportation pad, right? So that's from main, can drag and drop, put it here. So now if I play, I should be able to see the start lobby as my teleportation. I can go there, so it's teleporting back. Okay, so now if I go back to the 14, I I can go there. Okay, so that's how you navigating between different levels. So I'm not going to go through every single person's level, just you guys could test later. I will just do one more. I go to Kai's level. So here I can definitely see the building. I can see the pad to go back. I can also run into the barn. I can see the cow downloaded. Okay, yeah, I think that's how you set up the levels. I would just do one more to test if the level is working. Maybe I will go to Brady's level. Okay, so this is empty level, I believe. Oh, there's some bugs there. I can go back. I can go to Henry's level. Yeah, so I see another box here. Okay, can fly. Okay, so you can definitely see that's how each level can be manipulated, create a connection. All right, I think I'm pretty happy. I will save all again, right? And then I'm gonna go here and just push. So level, travel, teleportation, right? You can see I changed my level. Also, I renamed several people's level. Um, I think that's usually you don't want to do other people's file, but in this case, since I renamed your file, it's okay. And also the main lobby, this is where I have created multiple teleportation pad. So commit, and I will push. Okay. All right. I think that's pretty much some updates I want to show you. How you can create a travel across uh, multiple files, multiple maps. Well, another thing I'd like to do a quick update is just give you a little bit more materials in the starter content because right now you only have two. So what I will do is add feature content pack content. I will add a starter content to the project. Again, you don't have to do it. I will just do it by my side. So that will be a bunch of new files has been added. In fact, if I want to use any of them, I can just simply drag and drop. Right. So this is in the starter content. I also notice I'm going to Mario's level. I will save. Seems like Mario, you created a new skybox, which is okay. If you do that, I will delete the original sky atmosphere. You probably also do not need the cloud, right? So there are some default objects you can get rid of, so you can see the interior. However, this one is only halfway because this sky dorm, the UV mapping is wrong. It only do the half, right? Because the blue sky is only on the upper part of the sphere. So if you want to do the entire sphere, you probably want to do a different UV mapping. So here, let me see, do we have, let me save all first. So if I search, I can see this is the sky, but I think the sky sphere, the UV mapping is only half. I'm pretty positive this one is only half. So if you do, you can see the skies only show up on the top. So if you do want to do an entire sphere, you probably want to use a different one. I actually created by myself in Rhino. I can bring that in. Okay, so why not I just put this under one main so everybody can use it. So if I do import, I think I have this called 3D, maybe in the Rhino. Okay, skybox, right? So this is FBX file. I just bring that in and import. Okay, so you can basically put any 3D objects into your current project. So this one I did this in Rhino, so I know 100% this one has the complete UV mapping. The UV mapping is correct. Yeah, you can see that here. However, I don't really need the this super complicated shader. This is called Skybox shader. Let's save all first. Okay, so I will do a little bit of change. I like the geometry, I like the texture, but I don't like the shader. So the shader, I will just simply delete this, delete that. I will change the shader from surface to UI, and I bring that in. Okay, so UI means it doesn't really casting shadow or receive shadow. This is just a flat color as it is, right? And then I will, yeah, this is the sphere looks like. So instead of using this guy, in my Reels level, I will get rid of this. I will drag my version in. I will do 0, 0. Right. I probably want to change the scale to 100. Just make a, what happened? Oh, undo. Undo. Yeah, I want to lock XYZ and then do 100. Okay, so this is a large one, including the entire UV mapping. Right, you can see this is the 360. The bottom part is dark. Let me see. I probably want to not casting shadow. Um, yep, I think this one. Let me just switch back to this material. Okay, and play. Okay, so you have that new material show up. Um, okay, that's good. But also, I like to go to player start. Okay, and then play. Oh, I see what happened. I have to disable the collision, right? Because when you have this skybox here, it pushes the avatars away. So I will choose this as a no collision. Yeah, here we go. Right, the collision doesn't really matter. So you have this new skybox uh, in Unreal. Okay, right. Yep. So that's the shader. Let me save all. I will double click. Just make sure this one blend mode is opaque. User interface. Okay, everything is good. Yeah, I just want to show you is this is a quick way you can customize the environment. So maybe do 10. Yeah, not 100. So that's better. Yeah. So here we go. You have this cyberpunk, right? Cyberpunk type of 360 image. And also because there's no collision, you can just fly through the sphere. Yep, right. You can see that entire sphere right here. Okay, I think that's it. So let me stop and I will save all. Then I will push this one more time back to GitHub. Since I add a lot of new starter content, right? This is all new, and also I changed my Reels skybox. So let's call this as a starter content and skybox. Okay, so I will just commit this back to cloud because this will take a little bit time to push all the new content into. This will take some time. But you guys will see everything available now in starter content, in materials, see a bunch of new materials, right? So you can feel free to use. If I want to use grass, drag. If I want to use gold, can drag. They all have really nice features. Probably not gold. I'll do the rock. Okay, then you can save. Yep, that's the space looks like. Because I delete the sky atmosphere, I think the bouncing light is kind of missing. Probably not a very good idea. But again, this can be tweaked in the future. All right. So here, back to now, I can push, and also I change the new material. I would say added floor material to Mario level. Right, I can commit again. I can push. Okay, but right now I'm pushing the big starter content, and I will push Mario's level. Okay, so I think that's it. I will actually close Unreal. Yeah. Yeah, I will just don't save. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me stop the recording.